What's up, Stank Face Nation? Welcome back to the channel. So, amongst other great news that has just been dumped in our laps this year, coming from DC Fandom, and a lot of the games that we will be getting this year, there's another piece of news that I, as a fan of DC, I just found out. Okay? Unlike a lot of you out there that saw the Suicide Squad that came out in 2017, if I remember right, I may be getting the year wrong, David Ayer's Suicide Squad, or part of his Suicide Squad. In my opinion, that was a glorified music video. Jared Leto's Joker will be reprising his damn role in Zack Snyder's Justice League. Now, this can mean a couple of things. Good things, bad things. A lot of you did not like his portrayal of the Joker, which is understandable. It's something that we weren't used to seeing. You know, it was more gangster, rock punk, or whatever you want to call it. It wasn't what we were used to when we saw Mr. J. In my opinion, and I have a theory going on in my head about this Joker that I will, talk about after I say what I have to say. But looks like Jared Leto is getting the last laugh as he joins shooting additional scenes for the Snyder Cut. All right, that's what the caption says. Zack Snyder's new Justice League cut is getting some killer laughs. Jared Leto, who played the classic DC villain, the Joker in 2016 Suicide Squad, has joined the shooting of additional footage for the Snyder Cut, the filmmaker's definitive version of the 2017 superhero movie he was forced to exit and never saw through completion. Multiple sources tell The Hollywood Reporter. That's a very, very, very reliable source, The Hollywood Reporter. David Ayer's cut of Suicide Squad, from what we understand, is a lot better than what we got in theaters. Is a lot better than, what we saw, right? You have enough Joker footage and Harley Quinn footage to have their own movie, David Ayer said. Okay? So, what we saw in the movie in 2016 wasn't what we should have seen. I think a lot of that influence from what we got in that character came from Jeff Johns and a lot of the other executives at Warner Bros. That were trying to push a different agenda from the director's vision, right? Let's continue reading. The project, officially titled Zack Snyder's Justice League, thank God he finally got his title that he wanted and fought for, is being overseen by HBO Max, different from Warner Bros., which is financing the new round of shooting and the completion of many unfinished scenes, and will air as a 4-part episode event series next year. That could be a good thing, that could be a bad thing. Me personally, I wouldn't mind sitting through 4 hours of Justice League. I wouldn't mind it at all, okay? I used the bathroom, get my snacks and stuff before the movie even started. Of course, I would have 2 days prior to watching Man of Steel, Batman v Superman, the Ultimate Edition. And then I'd jump into Zack Snyder's Justice League. I wouldn't want to be bothered. My phone would be off. That is its own entity. So, shooting is currently underway with Ben Affleck, Ray Fisher, Amber Heard. With all of this stuff going on with her, she's in the movie. Among those involved on the top of Leto, it is unclear which other actors are included. Please, the actor that played Deathstroke, please be involved in this shooting going on. Shooting is currently underway with Ben Affleck. Even as shooting rolls ahead, 2 producers who were involved with the theatrical movie are quietly moving to the side. John Berg and Jeff Johns, you guys can go F yourself. Then studio executives who oversaw the film and the reshoots by Joss Whedon, you're also one that can go F yourself, that was meant to salvage the failed movie, will not be receiving producer's credit on the Snyder Cut, source says. Sources close to Berg and Johns have confirmed the duo's intentions to removing their names from the Snyder Cut since they did not work on this version and are no longer studio executives. The source also the source also say the move pays respect to Snyder's creative vision and the additional photography shoot. It is unclear when Bergs and John's Sage began. One source said the move began months ago and is unconnected to the comments made by Fisher, who played Cyborg in the movie and who has for months accused the two of enabling abuse and misconduct by Whedon on the set of 2017 reshoots. That movie was reshot around 90%, 95%, shit, 98%. They only used 2% of Zack's footage, in my opinion. After vocal and public outbursts on social media, even as late as September, Fisher has been less. Yeah, he's been quiet as of late. He's been very quiet. Leto boarding the Snyder Cut is noteworthy as the character did not appear in the original 2017 movie. It also raises questions about how much new content will be included in the Snyder's super version of Justice League. Let me tell you something. I'm gonna just tell y'all something right now. This is gearing up to be one of the biggest movies of the century. I know Endgame was a pretty big damn movie. And this was supposed to come out originally before Endgame came out. Right? So you have all of these different characters, all of these known characters throughout comic book history, you know, heroes of many people, and many people enjoy the villains. I'm one of those people that always want the villain to win for some reason. In Wonder Woman's battle with Ares, I wanted Ares to come out on top, and y'all know why. I love me Greek mythology. I respect Diana and who she is as an Amazonian, but Ares was my guy, and I have my gripes with that movie. Overall, it was a great movie, but you have this 4-hour masterpiece by Mr. Zack Snyder himself. Again, Mr. Snyder. If you were looking for an Aqualad for a future DC movie, look no further than me, okay? Look no further than me. I would love to work with you. But what does Jared Leto's Joker have to do with the Snyder Cut? Will they be exploring more on how Jason Todd, Robin, died previous to Batman v Superman, and I'm assuming previous to Man of Steel, because we had the suit in Batman v Superman that had spray paint on it. Ha ha ha, Batman, joke's on you. So this is where my theory comes in, right? I think that Jared Leto's Joker was once a Robin, and the original Joker of that universe killed Robin the way he did in the comics and the way he did in the animated movie, by taking him and beating him to death, and Batman not being able to get there in time and saving him. I think that's why Bruce Wayne Batman is so damaged in this universe. He watched a lot of good people die and a lot of good people turn to the other side. Two-Face, if my theory is right, Jason Todd. I think Jared Leto's Joker is Jason Todd. I think that's who that is. He was brought back by the Lazarus Pit, went completely insane. I think they're going to follow an Under the Red Hood storyline with the Joker. They're not going to, use the same cues from Under the Red Hood, but I think they're going to dive into Jason Todd coming back in that way, because it would fit. If you look at some of the photos from the release photos of Jared Leto's Joker when it came out in 2016, when he was, cast as the Joker for the Snyderverse, in my opinion, because all of the movies are molded after his movies. You had some scars that matched up to some of the holes on the Robin suit, and it would fit with this universe. I can't imagine them, with this dark and gritty universe, I can't imagine them using an original Joker like this. Joker would have to be as old as Batman is in this universe, right? Because if I remember right, Joker was a failed comedian, and he was a little older than Bruce Wayne. And he fell into the, chemicals at Ace Chemicals, and that whole transformation started. So This would be down the realm of Jared Leto's Joker being a past Robin and being brought back in the Lazarus pit, and that's why he's such a psychopath now. That's my opinion. If you have any thoughts on who you think the Joker is, or like his background, why you think he's in the Snyder Cut, let me know down below. Make sure you subscribe, support the channel, support the growth. Let me know if you're even looking forward to the Snyder Cut. Let me tell you something. I won't be posted for one whole week when the Snyder Cut comes out, okay? The Snyder Cut comes out, you won't see me for one whole week. I will be on the communities tab, and if you're not up on the communities tab, make sure you're looking out for that. But they got the side, they got dark side. Hell, we gonna see Apocalypse. Hell, we gonna see Kal-El come back from the dead. Hell, we gonna see Martian Manhunter. We may see Green Lanterns. I'm looking forward to the flashback sequence. Okay, the history lesson. That sequence alone is going to be like 30 minutes long. Who isn't looking forward to that? Let me know in the comment section what you think of this. Let me know in the comment section if you're looking forward to Justice League. I'm out.